What up? This is episode 5, I believe, and I'm on my back porch. It's nighttime, obviously, as you can see. And today I had a nice dinner with my stepfather. We went to a Vietnamese restaurant, so that was fun. Good food. There seems to be a birthday party or something. I can kind of hear the music. There's a lot of bugs around here too. Lately I've been trying to not kill as many bugs. I've actually noticed recently that my instinct when I see a bug is to just like squash it. If it's in the house, or even if it's like bothering me, and I want to adapt a more peaceful lifestyle. I don't want to be killing things. The second they interfere with my life, just because they're smaller than me. Just because I can. It doesn't seem like a good way to go through life. I'm a strong believer that even the smallest actions we do, the ones that are instinctual, they tend to reveal the most about us. And I feel like if something lands on you that's living and your first instinct is to just kill it, that says a lot about not being very mindful of other living beings that are among us. And I kind of give into the stereotype of a tree hugger hippie, just like wanting to preserve all life, human life and animal life, plant life. It's all, to me, it's all precious. There's not a single form of life that isn't precious, because nobody really knows what life is. So the mystery of life, it goes for us and it goes for animals. The other day when I was hanging out with my friend Christina and her friends, there was a dog named Rosie with us, and that dog looked like she was having an identity crisis at one point, and it got me thinking. Dogs are pretty smart. Like, I feel like sometimes I feel like they have like a little bit of an ego. It's not as powerful as the human ego, but what if dogs look in the mirror and see themselves and like kind of become self-conscious a little bit, kind of begin to realize like what they are, and we can't read their minds, so we don't know like how self-aware they are, how conscious, what level of consciousness they really are on. This is an interesting thought. I'm not saying that I know the answer, but I think it is possible that dogs sometimes dogs might realize that they're dogs, and just like we realize that we're humans. I remember last Halloween I took shrooms, magic mushrooms, the psychedelic drug, and I was looking in the mirror and I was just tripping out. Like I just could not figure out like what my body was, like why everything is the way it is. I remember I was looking at a dollar bill for like 10 minutes just trying to figure out why money matters so much, when it's literally just a piece of paper. And most money these days isn't even physical. It's just like it's on computers and databases. With banks, it's just, and we wage wars over it, and we argue with people, and we make enemies over this thing that's just like, it's just paper, or it's just numbers on a computer. It's just interesting. But yeah, back to dogs, and humans. Like, I think everyone gets to a point in their life where they kind of realize what they are. Like this is my body, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't get out of it because it is me. Like, it's all I know. Being this body, being in this body, it's the only thing I've ever known, and it's the only thing I ever will know. Because dying is essentially leaving your body. Um, your body stays here in this world, and you leave this world. Now, nobody who's alive, at least that I know of, knows where you go after you die, but there's only one way to find out, you know? Um, and I guess the answer will come in time, whenever time is ready to reveal itself. It's kind of scary to think that, like, there's a possibility that when you die, that's actually it. Like, you are just non-existent anymore. Although that it seems like that would be the most likely, because that's what life is. Like, the life in your body is literally gone when you die. Well, I don't really have much more to say about it. I mean, I've thought about death a lot, but you can only think about it so much before it starts to drag you down a little bit. Because although it is an interesting topic, it's not the most cheerful, because at least at my age, I mean, I'm 20 years old. I don't really want to think about dying anytime soon. I feel like I have a lot of life to live. So, but living every day like it is your last is actually a great way to go through life, I think, because if today was your last day, what would you do differently? It's an interesting question. So, I'll see you tomorrow.